Hi guys, and welcome to PyMath. In today's video, we're going to be solving this problem that appeared on the Kaylee contest in 2024. The problem states that for how many integers m does a line with the equation y equals mx intersect the line with endpoints 2024 and 4202? And this question is an 8-point question. So if you answer it correctly, you can actually get a lot of points from it. So that's why we're going to take a look at it today. So first, let's visualize the line with endpoints 2024 and 4202. So 4202 would be somewhere around here, and it's not to scale, by the way. And 2024 would be like here. So this would be the line approximately. Okay? And for in the equation y equals mx, we can note that there's no b value. There's nothing there. So the x-intercept and y-intercept of the line y equals mx will always equal to 0. And what that means for us is that to reach this point and to intersect that point, the line y equals mx can have a maximum slope. If the slope is higher than the maximum slope, the line will just go like that, and it won't actually bisect. So what we have to do is find the maximum slope, and the slope is m, by the way, if that's not clear. So what we have to do is find the maximum slope, and similarly we can find the minimum slope that intersects this point. I didn't draw correctly, but pretend it does. We have to find the minimum slope that intersects this point, and we just have to see all the integers between the maximum slope and the minimum slope. So first, let's start with the maximum slope. So max slope. All right, so we know that to get the maximum slope, it has to intersect the point 4202. So the equation of the line is y equals mx, and the coordinate it has to hit is 4202. So we can just substitute in both of these values, 4 for x and 202 for y. So when we do that, we get 202 equals to 4m. And when we simplify that, when we bring to the 4 to the denominator, we get m equals 50.5. So the maximum slope is 50.5. So now let's find the minimum slope. Okay, so okay, let me erase this. Minimum slope. And the equation of the line is also listed above. So the minimum slope, again, it has to go through y equals mx, but this time it has to go through the point 2024. All right, so again we can just sub in 24 for y and 20 for x, and that gives us 24 equals 20m. And when we bring the 20 down, we get m equals to 12 by 10, or if you simplify that, 6 over 5, which is approximately 1.2. Yeah, so the minimum slope is 1.2. So now we have to calculate all the integers between 50.5, which is the maximum slope, and 1.2, which is the minimum slope. So the lowest integer that's greater than 1.2 is 2, and the highest integer that's less than 50.5 is 50. So we have to calculate the amount of numbers which is in 2 and 50 inclusive. So the numbers in between and these two numbers. And for this, there's a really simple way of doing it. If they're both inclusive, all you have to do is subtract 50 subtract 2 from 50, which is 48, and then you just add 1. Because when you're counting, you don't really count this number, right? You don't really... So 48 is the amount of numbers between this and this when you're counting, right? But you don't really count this number when you count the 48. It's just the numbers above 2. So to really count the 2, because you have to count it, you have to add 1. Because when you're counting the numbers between 2 and 50, when you subtract it, you don't really account for the 2, as I said earlier. So you have to add the 1. And when we do that, we get 49. Thus, there are 49 different possible values of n. Of m, sorry. Yeah, so 49 different values of m. And that's the problem solved. So if you know how to solve this problem, you can really, and if you know how to solve these types of problems, you can really rack up points on contests such as the Kaylee contest and other contests. So it's really useful. So with that, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.